Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, his knee was peeled like a banana in the Fiesta Bowl 2 Januaries ago. Is Willis McGahee fully healed and ready to go? You know he's anxious. We'll get a progress report here. Bills, Seahawks, now.
Well, the fans definitely look pumped up and ready for today's game. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Seattle Stadium. My partner in crime is Peter O'Keefe, and Peter, this game could boil down to a battle between two outstanding quarterbacks.
Absolutely, Dan. These guys put both their teams in a position to win every night, and this is the type of matchup that true football fans wait all year for. Matt Hasselbeck is a superb quarterback. This guy is a natural-born leader. He builds up each one of his teammates and elevates their game. He's just all about winning. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. J.P. Lossman is a very capable quarterback. He's been playing football since he was a little rugrat, and his enthusiasm for the game hasn't changed a bit. There's nothing he loves better than leading them to victory. Well, better watch out, because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
Heads it is. Number 3, kicking off for the Seahawks.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set.
Seahawks football.
Brown kicks it off to begin the game. McGee decides to take it out of the end zone. Stop at the 26. We have some rough weather to deal with today, and Susie Culber is down in the midst of it with a report. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. With all the rain that's coming down, the field has turned into one huge puddle. The fact is, even with artificial turf, the water just can't drain off as fast as it's falling, and footing has become very, very difficult. Dan, back to you.
Susie, 6 yards. McGahee picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Yeah, good job, man. Yeah.
Second and 4. Ball at the Bills' 32-yard line.
Price goes in motion. McGahee gets the call again, and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Willis McGahee going forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Third down, 3 yards to go. Price reels in the football, and they convert on third down.
J.P. Lossman threw a nice pass past the coverage and got the completion. Tough.
Coach Holmgren doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
Hey, we want a challenge.
Seattle is challenging the spot of the ball.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
As we watch the replay here, look for where the ball is when he's tackled. Remember, all he needs is one knee to be down.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. Seattle will not be charged a timeout. Fourth down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Delay of game, offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat fourth down.
Foreman gets ready to punt this away. the snap and punts it away. Burleson fields the punt at the 25. Dragged down at the 31. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you. The Seahawks get their offense on the field and will start this drive at the 31-yard line. Alexander picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down. Hackett goes in motion. Hasselbeck dumps it out left, and the reception's made at the 38.
Now Hasselbeck is very effective in letting the game come to him. Eighth-year man out of Boston College. Here's a guy with a good arm who knows how to deliver from the pocket.
Stevens didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Jeremy Stevens positioned himself on the outside back there, but the ball didn't position itself in his hands. No catch.
What a letdown to have that pass go astray. That would have given them a first, and even more since they have some open field to work with.
Boy, they could have run it in there on 3rd and short, but now they will face a 4th down.
Number 1 gets the ball and punts it away. Number 11 takes it at the 17. Dragged down at the 27.
Number 11 did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Bills stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 27-yard line. Puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball.
Face mask, number 26, defense. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Ken Hamlin
Repeat
held the
first
face
down.
mask back there, but it was kind of iffy. That's a 5-yard penalty and a right call.
Randy! Single back!
Price goes in motion. McGahee gets the ball and searches for a hole. Tackled at the 34. Burleson was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Comer has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I got in touch with the team doctor, and apparently he's torn his calf muscle. They're icing the injury in an effort to ease the pain, but it doesn't seem to be that effective. The official word on his return, doubtful. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Second down with 3 receivers to the left. Peterson crushes him behind the line at the 32.
Julian Peterson likes to plug things up down there. 6'3", 235. This guy's an excellent tackler. Really knows how to pack on a good wallop. Don't even try to hide the ball from him. He's tracking that thing right from the snap.
Throws a bullet to the flat, and it's incomplete.
Lee Evans tried a quick out back there to get free, but the pass was incomplete.
Peter, I don't understand that call. They wouldn't have gotten much at all, even if it was complete. Fourth down, either way.
Yeah, not the right decision in my opinion.
Norman gets ready to punt this away. Norman takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Scobie fields the deep punt at the 21. Breaks free. Stopped at the 40.
Josh Scobie fields a tremendous kick there. He catches it and hustles back for a very good gain. I'll bet his offense is breathing a sigh of relief right now.
The Seahawks send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 40-yard line. Alexander picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Clipping, number 83, offense. 15-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Deion Branch just clips his man here. Watch how he does it. Yep, there's the block in the back. You can't do that. That's a clipping penalty.
You got a long road ahead of you. Rhino, Rhino. Stay back, down.
Jackson makes the catch out to the left, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Matt Hasselbeck dissected the double coverage with a pass that was prettier than a stadium full of cheerleaders.
Peter, that would have been a nice gain in a normal situation, but they are in such a hole, it really doesn't look that good.
Yeah, first and long almost always becomes second and long, just like that.
Branch goes in motion. Tackled at the 39.
Matt Hasselbeck decided at the last moment to scramble back there, and it worked out.
Third down, one man back. Schobel knocks it down at the line, incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Aaron Schobel moved quick to bat that one down at the line. Good reaction time.
The defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the pass,
it still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
Number 1 lines up for the punt. Number 1 takes the snap and punts it away. Number 11 fields the punt at the 17. Runs off the tackle, brought down at the 34.
Number 11 ran it back for a solid gain. That was a good punt, but he really made up for it.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. The Bills have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 34-yard line. Price snags the dart right sideline, and the big catch is made with daylight in front of him. He's in for the touchdown.
Fearless Price makes the catch and then takes it for a great run here. Now he's got it. If you give him the room, he'll be happy to take it from you.
He gets the touchdown, Peter, and that was a very nice play.
Definitely.
Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Lindell rockets this one deep. Scobie decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 23.
Josh Scobie got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Seahawks had a 3-and-out last time. We'll see what they can do here. They'll start at their own 23-yard line. Hasselbeck sees it to the right side, and it's good for a gain of 8. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
So you got you that computer. Let me check this out for a second.
Yeah. We'll take a test pretty bad.
You're gonna be all right. Just take it easy. Take it easy. I got some.
Second down from the eye. Fletcher makes the hit in the backfield at the 29.
London Fletcher was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his third tackle of the game. Hasselbeck throws a bullet, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Lucky Thomas came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Number 1 lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Number 1 gets the snap and punts it away. Number 11 fields it at the 28. Tackled at the 33.
Number 11 didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Bills' offense takes the field, and they will start out at their 33-yard line. McGahee barges off right guard and picks up a couple. And that, Peter, was a terrific tackle by, in my mind, one of the most athletic defenders in the game today.
No argument here, Dan. I saw him working out during the week, and I'll tell you what, he could bench press a Mack truck.
McGahee picks up about 2, and that brings up third down. McGahee had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Calber has a report. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. The trainers have just informed me that he's got a severe headache at the moment. They're working on him right now, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in very soon. Dan, back to you.
Thanks, Susie.
4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Reed goes in motion. Osman throws a beauty to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Michael Bulwer got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
Mormon gets ready to punt this away. Mormon gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Scobie fields the deep punt at the 15. Hammered down at the 24.
Josh Scobie returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Seahawks offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Alexander will get the carry on first down and heads upfield, hunted down at the 42. That will bring up first down.
Sean Alexander sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, that's a pretty vivid description, but I'll tell you, it works. And the play works, too, as he surges across the line for a big gain.
Yeah, it's all about using your blockers, Dan. They clear a path, you use the path.
Alexander catches the bullet out left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Holding. Number 33, defense. The penalty is declined.
First down, 2 tight ends in the game. Hasselbeck lobs this one way over the middle, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 22.
Milwaukee Thomas is able to catch the ball in these rainy conditions. He's playing for the defense, people. That rain is really rewriting the playbook out there today. And that time the D was the big winner.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Bills are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Hill tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Hill got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. McGahee gets his 7th carry of the game and gains about 3 yards. Catches it over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Lee Evans had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
Well, he's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
First down with a split backfield. Washington throws a bullet to the flat, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
Fearless Price had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Price goes in motion. McGahee gets the call on 2nd down and heads left. The Bills take their first timeout. First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Osman sings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Michael Boulware came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
It's intercepted. One man to beat. Out of bounds at the 38.
I'm coming now.
Michael Boulware benefits from a huge error on the receiver's part. The ball gets dropped, and he's there to scoop it up. But I don't think he's going to give it back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Seahawks offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at the 38-yard line. Hasselbeck throws a Peter, and it's caught. The Seahawks take their first timeout.
Here they come, I see run!
Alexander catches it in the flat, and he's just barely past the markers for a first.
Sean Alexander surged ahead to get the first down, then quickly ducked out of bounds. Good field awareness.
They get the first, but Peter, they didn't have far to go out there, did they?
No, they didn't. That's the good thing about second and short. You got a lot of options.
1st and 10 coming up. First down, both wideouts to the right. Hasselbeck throws a heater right sideline, and it's complete. The Seahawks will take a timeout. That's their second. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Deion Branch had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his first drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed there.
3rd down, 6 yards to go. Rips him down in the back. The Seahawks take a timeout. That's their final one. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Brown boots it from 47 yards out, and it's good.
Josh Brown really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it. Watch. That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend. When he needs to, he can boot that thing.
The field goal puts them a little closer to tying things up.
Yeah, and that's a positive note their coach can point to when he tries to pump up his team at halftime.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown booms a beauty here. Davis decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 16. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL. Andre Davis thought he had some running room from the end zone, but gets planted before he gets to the 20.
The Bills' offense takes the field with the clock at 19. Evans goes in motion. McGahee bulldozes right of center and heads wide right. The ball's loose.
Yeah! You know what I said? You know what I said?
Hey, if you check out this replay, you'll find a few examples of how these guys earn their paycheck week in and week out, baby. Hey, there's no better way of earning a paycheck than knocking a few heads down there on the field.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. McGahee gets the call again and heads out right. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Bills are out in front, 7-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dave. Interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Bills should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Not much action early on, so we'll pick it up early in the second quarter. Peerless Price was definitely a key, as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 66-yard touchdown for the Bills. The Bills strike first and go up by 7. Seahawks middle of the second, ball at the 39. Milwaukee Thomas would come up with the big play to kill a drive, as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Bills late into the second quarter. Bills ahead by 7. Michael Boulware shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Seahawks still late in the half. Josh Brown sets up for a long one here. He's got plenty of oomph behind this one. It's through. A 48-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Seahawks are down, but still in it, 7-3. It's time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time, there can be no question. Peerless Price has been unstoppable. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Seahawks will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 7-3. Let's get down to the field and the action. Lindell boots the second half kickoff away. Scobie catches it back at the 1. Dragged down at the 23. Susie Culver is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Mike Holmgren told me during halftime that the O-line needs to sharpen up their run blocking. They've been allowing the defense to penetrate the line of scrimmage, and they haven't been consistently opening up holes for the running back. He said he expects them to dig deep and make some strides in the second half. Back to you, guys.
Thanks, Susie. Alexander goes in motion. Hasselbeck rifles this pass, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Darrell Jackson faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
Clemens hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Matt Hasselbeck has been searching for a rhythm out there, and he's come up short, Dan. As you can see by these numbers, he's been having a rough day of it. So far, he's struggled to get 76 yards and no touchdowns.
You look real tired, Hasselbeck. Real tired. Liz. Can you go back?
Alexander goes in motion. Hasselbeck fires this one over the middle, and it falls incomplete. Third down, 1 man down. Simpson hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Kawaki Thomas had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Number 1 lines up for the punt. Number 1 takes the long snap and punts it away. Number 11 fields the punt at the 12. Leaps over a tackle. Tackled at the 28.
Number 11 ran it back for a solid gain. That was a good punt, but he really made up for it.
The Bills will start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Price didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Peerless Price had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, tight end to the left. Osman throws it deep down the left sideline, and it's caught at the 35, 15, 5, and he's in for the touchdown.
Yeah, baby, touchdown, yeah!
Lee Evans enhances this catch with a little move. Right there. I love to watch him work.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Yeah. What I tell you? All day, me, all day. Come on, man.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Lindell kicks it off. Scobie fields the kickoff at the 4. Stopped at the 23. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, punting is not going to win you a game. Although it looks like they are trying to do that, they need to put a drive together and get into the end zone. Josh Scobie got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Seahawks offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 23-yard line. Brand catches it in the flat, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Keep your eyes on the pass. Keep your eyes on the pass. Go. Boom. Give it back.
Hasselbeck rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Terrence McGee did a tremendous job on that last play, guarding against the post pattern. That pass went incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Ingram catches it to the left sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Bobby Ingram made the catch back there, but I really like how he got yards after the catch. That's a great play.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Alexander will get the handoff and chews up about 4 on the play. Alexander will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Alexander, I'm on you.
Jackson goes in motion. Hasselbeck puts his arm into this one, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Fourth down, 6 yards to go. Brown boots it from 49 yards out and has it sailed just left of the upright.
Josh Brown sees his field goal attempt get waterlogged. There's the kick, and it's no good. Hard to be accurate when the football gets wet like that.
The Bills' offense takes the field, and they will start at their 40-yard line. McGahee goes in motion. Blossomon zips it to the left sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down. No good. Incomplete. Second down with a split backfield.
Okay, fellas, we went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, and we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
Willis McGahee just hasn't gotten into a groove and isn't finding running room anywhere. This has been tough, and he's struggled to get 44 yards on 11 carries.
Keep him out of the zone. Come on.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Number 11 catches the hard throw, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Number 11. Must be wondering if he's in the twilight zone, Dan. There was absolutely no one there to cover him, and it doesn't get much easier than that. Yep, the D must have called the wrong formation, I think. That was a blown play all the way.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Blossomon uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Robert Royal was so wide open on that last play. What a shame he didn't catch the ball. That's got to hurt.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 2 tight ends in the game. Price goes in motion. Gets past the line and heads wide left. Breaks a tackle. He's in for the touchdown.
Right here. Making it too easy. Too easy.
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection. Look at the fluidity of the running style. There's no wasted motion there. What a play.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 73 yards and 1 touchdown.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Lindell kicks this one away. Scobie fields it all the way back at the 1. Brought down at the 24.
Josh Scobie received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
All right, yeah.
The Seahawks have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 24-yard line. Jackson goes in motion. Hasselbeck just rifles this one, and it's tipped incomplete.
Nate Clements came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Alexander gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd down. And if we can back up a moment, that was a great play breaking up that pass attempt.
Well, and Nate Clements was the first cornerback drafted back in 2001, and he stepped right out of Columbus and into his starter role in the secondary. He's just not looked back. He is a good one, baby.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Bills in command of this one, 21-3.
Yeah, I still got some left in the tank. One more quarter, D. One more.
Hasselbeck lobs this one a bit, and it's tipped incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Simpson came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Don't let him get anything. Don't let him get anything. Bring him back. Bring him back.
McGee got a hand on it to tip it away. They force a turnover on down.
Terrence McGee, he's all over this play, decisively knocking away the pass.
Miss Manners, I don't think, would approve of him cutting in so rudely like that.
What is he supposed to say? May I please bat away this ball?
Absolutely. They don't convert on 4th down, Peter, pretty much squelching any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
Yeah, they needed at least a field goal off that one. Let's just say a comeback is going to be very difficult.
Evans goes in motion. McGee has his number called on 1st down, and the ball's loose. No one in front of him. 1st down at the 42.
Marcus Trufant turns things around by forcing the ball loose. It gets recovered right here. And they get some good yards out of it. Great turn of events for this defense.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Seahawks haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their 42-yard line. Number 20 makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Matt Hasselbeck has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 117 yards and 1 interception.
Second down, 1 man back.
Rip. Single back.
Hasselbeck rifles this one hard over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down. Jackson catches this one, and that's a gain of 7 on the play. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you. The Bills have it.
Game over.
around by forcing the ball loose. It gets recovered right here. And they get some good yards out of it. Great turn of events for this defense.
Peter, he gets his first forced fumble of the day, and it seemed to me that he was looking for that since the first snap.
Yeah, he's been going for the ball all day, and, well, it's really paid off.
The Bills fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it as they start this drive at their 43-yard line. McGahee takes it for his 14th carry and moves forward for 7.
Willis McGahee has been taking it inside, taking it outside, wherever this guy wants. What a workhorse. I love it. So far, he's piled up 85 yards and 1 touchdown.
Evans goes in motion. Number 51 tackles in behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 51 was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
Oh, look at that fumble step. That is a killer.
One left of center and gets tackled short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
Marcus Tubbs brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. Norman lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Norman takes the snap and punts it away. The Seahawks offense comes out, and they are way down late in the game. They'll need some magic as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Greer makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Jabari Greer swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that.
They're working on him right now, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in very soon. Back to you, fellas.
Thanks, Susie.
Watch the pass! Watch the pass!
Hasselbeck throws a bullet to the flat and connects at the 18. Finally popped out of bounds at the 31. 1st down.
Number 26 gives it his all on this play, Dan, but it is too little too late. They pick up a few yards and a new set of downs. Well, he forced him out of bounds, but not before the marker. He should be more aware of where he is on the field.
They can't pin him down on 2nd and long, and now it's 1st and 10. Very
disappointing execution by this defense.
1st down, 3 wideouts in the game. Hacker catches it left sideline, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Matt Hasselbeck demonstrated his arm strength back there with a solid cross-field pass.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
Hey, why not? He's had success there.
Hasselbeck floats this one out to the right sideline, and it's complete at the 42. Eventually tackled at the 37. That will bring up 1st down.
Matt Hasselbeck throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
And Peter, we've talked before about what kind of an impact a big receiver can have on a football game.
That's right, Dan. A lot of people still associate receivers with speed, but right here, height was what did it.
First down, the clock is stopped at 1:59. Hacker makes a catch out to the left, and is at the Seahawks take their first timeout. Second down from the eye.
Weak back.
Gets the sack, and the Seahawks will take a timeout. That's their second.
All right, defense, let's hit him hard.
No dice, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Sean Alexander went for the mid-range completion on that one, but didn't get it.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
Hasselbeck rifles it out left side, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
Matt Hasselbeck had zone coverage, but throws it into a couple of defenders. That could have been intercepted.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Bills start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:42. Royal goes in motion. Thomas will take the handoff and passes the line. Tackle. The Seahawks take a timeout. That's their final one. Second down, and they line up with three tight ends. Thomas chews up 14 yards, and he'll stop the clock at 1:31.
All right. Anthony Thomas gets aggressive here. Ow, nice stiff arm.
And this was a situation, Mr. O'Keefe, where we had two guys of just about equal strength coming together.
Yeah, but one guy wanted it more.
I got him right too.